So I'm Lisa Brazo, and I know you were looking at me and you're like, this is exactly what I pictured when I heard that name. Lisa Brazo. But seriously, there's only 3 things that you really need to know about me. 1, I am a liar. And 2, I am usually late. Nope, wait, I'm a liar, I am always late. And 3, I have a toe problem. But I know that I'm not the only one who's late, so make some noise if you guys have been like 5 minutes late.
Oh,
So it's usually because, coffee, traffic, coffee spills, or you put your kids in snow pants and then they tell you that they have to go pee, or you have prostate problems and you have to pee, or menopause. You have that. I don't know. But let's change it up a little bit and go like 11 instead of 5. Make some noise if you've been 11 late.
For sure.
Not minutes, days. So let me explain. I was the second born, and my mom was given a due date, and I was 11 days late. So my mom was already mad at me before I even landed, and that's probably why I lie, because I try to appease people, and I want them to feel really good about themselves. But yeah, she thought the doctors were lying about the due date, but it was me. I wanted to stay in there and get my little bougie womb service. I said home service. But things are better now. I average, and I have some of my people here that work with me. They can confirm I'm usually about 7 minutes late to everything. And that's so much better because it's about 99.95% of an improvement. Trust me, don't check it out.
She's an Irish smoker.
And I know that because of my job. I deal with data about electronic information, stuff that you can't see. People just ask me for numbers. I sometimes just randomly give them out. Yeah. So I take that 99.95% improvement to other aspects of my life. Like when I want to deal with telemarketers, because I've been kind of mean to them in the past. So I give them a little bit more space. I answer the phone, and the one that's blowing up my phone right now is account services. I don't know what it means. It could be my bank. It could be somebody who still thinks they work at Blockbuster from 1997 to get back to me because I didn't rewind the video. I probably gave it late. I gave it late. Yeah, so I let myself pick it up, and then I let 7 seconds go by. It's a long time. Oh. And that's what I do. I just do the it's like the hello, but without it. And I know the bots, they don't care. They don't care about this at all. But humans, right? I can hear the panic. And then if they try to engage with me again, what I do now is I basically just interject and I say, whoa, you called me? I was trying to call you. Yeah, I just discovered that I have an unknown $400 that's sitting in my account. How do I get this money to you, stat? So stat, I'm lying, trying to make them feel like I'm a doctor, right? Who knows, maybe I am. So the problem about my job is that I don't know who my true friends are, because the job about telling people numbers that information is just so exciting. It's like a doctor, right? That's why I say stat. So with the telemarketers, I just keep going on and talking because I need to make friends. Yeah. And then in other areas of my life, I have improvements that I need to make. So I told you that I'm late, I told you that I lied, and the next thing that I do is I have this toe problem. So let me explain. I have a condition that I was born with called brachymetatarsia. It was my gift for staying inside the womb like 11 days late. So it is just, you'll never ever need to know that term again unless you're a doctor, which to telemarketers I am. So what I end up doing is just explaining it as picture something short, stubby, little, my first husband, and just put it, as like a baby carrot that's sitting there on top of your third and your fourth toe. It is horrible. So again, you'll never need to know that. Now the skin around this toe, it is so sensitive, like it is erogenous, so that whole,
Yes, I want to see it.
yeah, you can apply to that too. So I sometimes, have this itch to scratch, and I was in the bathtub once, and I said to myself, Lisa, how are you gonna scratch it? Your hands are wet, it's not gonna be satisfying. So I looked at the faucet, and I'm like, oh, kind of cool. And then I'm thinking, I could put my toe in that faucet and I could get a really good itch. And I know what you're thinking, this is how people who end up in the ER, and they start, explaining how they've got something up their posterior. But this is a true story. So here I am with my toe now stuck in the faucet because I gave it a really good itch, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. And I don't use like the soapy, sudsy bath soap or whatever, so there's no like suds or foam covering me. So I activated Siri, and I'm like, Siri, how do you get your toe stuck out of the faucet, stat, asking for a friend. So sure enough, I meet Bob, the plumber. Bob comes over, and I love this because he just came over, he saw no sudsy stuff, he saw everything. And he just saw the faucet, he got my toe out, he kind of gave me a knowing look, and then he was like, and he walked away. And you know what? I think I made a friend that day because Bob left me his contact information. It was on an invoice, I get that. So he keeps contacting me and telling me things that I already know about myself, like, ooh, you said you were gonna pay and you didn't. Right, by 7 days or 11 days. Yeah. So that, my friends, is a true friend, someone who knows those 3 things about me already, just like you guys do. Thank you so much. This is my first time up.